Baby! So things are going better, I want to say. We haven't gotten a chance to talk to the nurse or the pediatrician. I think it was last Saturday or something like that. That would have been the last episode where we were checking on the birth weight. All that stuff's good. But yeah, he by nature, he is awake a lot during the night and sleeping a lot during the day, and we kind of want to reverse that, and we'd love for him to be sleeping more than what's totaling, I feel like, is like 8 or 9 hours a day. It should be more than that. And when he's sleeping or awake, it's great when he's got this kind of thing going on where he'll be like, blah, 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 and he'll just kind of be making sounds and talking, and then he'll get like hyper-focused on something, and that's really fun. He'll just be like, something green or red will catch his eye, and he'll just be like, and he'll just stay that way for like minutes, which is great. So that's really fun. When he's crying and when he's fussy, I'm starting to find that there's a certain pleasure in that, not in him being upset, but I'm realizing it appeals to my video game problem-solving nature, because I'm very trial and error oriented. I do this everything from building a computer to learning a new software program to designing. Like, I just like to rapid iterate and say, try this. Oh, nope, that didn't work. Let's try this. Oh, that was a little better. Okay, let's try this. That's a little better. And keep going on that kind of workflow. Until I find something that works. That's also why I think I've taken pretty naturally to the world of coding. And again, I'm still totally a novice at that, but, I get an error, debug, oh, this fixes it, oh, then now it's better, oh, now let's improve that code, let's turn all this into a function, now we have less lines of code, all that good stuff. Yeah, so, I'm finding that when he's fussy and when he's upset, and I'm trying to let Liz sleep, and I don't think he needs to feed, so I try all these different things. I'll bounce him around for a bit, I'll lift him up, I'll try to burp him, and it's just kind of, again, this kind of systematic trial and error process I can go through, and then I start to find certain patterns that seem to help, certain ways of like turning him, certain patterns like that will, burping him, of course, is a big part of keeping him from being fussy, and finding different ways to get him to burp is useful. And then different things I can do that help him stop crying, really good. So I'm finding the biggest thing is just walking around with him. That's the biggest thing, that if he's just fussy or upset, that tends to make him stop. Just take him for a tour around the house, bring him outside, give him some fresh air, and inevitably somewhere on that walk also, if I'm watching him, something will catch his eye that he'll want to keep looking at, and that's really good. I'll pause there and let him kind of like focus in on that. And sometimes he goes from that state to something a little bit sleepier, and he'll kind of like lie down, and that's great. Other times I start moving again, and he like shakes out of his little trance and gets really upset. Wah! He no longer goes, oh wah, which is too bad, because that was hilarious and adorable. Now he just makes more kind of generic crying sounds. We should have recorded that, but yeah, being a father's cool. Like, it's really fun watching these changes. His face is changing so fast. He's got like really strong grips now. I do this like little motorcycle thing with him where he can like flex his hands and move back and forth. And sometimes when he's upset, I find that like rocking his back and his feet up and down, he tends to get a kick out of that. So yeah, it's a fun process. Cloth diapers, we are doing that now. Great with the clothesline. We haven't actually used the clothesline yet because it's been super rainy this week. But yeah, I mean, I feel good. I feel good like we're saving a lot of trees or whatever diapers are made from, cotton, paper, yeah, whatever. We're saving the environment a little bit, and it's nice to feel like especially because here's the worst thing is like you go to change his diaper, you start to take everything off, you put on a new diaper, you put him all back up, you swaddle him, you 5 layers, and then you hear some big sound, and you're like, I got to do all that over again. And so you take them all apart and put it back together again, and you're like, I just wasted a totally fresh diaper for no reason. Yeah, so kind of reminds me of, what can happen in winter sometimes when it's like 8 layers of putting on clothing, except usually you're dealing with yourself in that situation. But yeah, so anyway, the cloth diapers are nice because now it just feels like, oh, that needs to go through the laundry, not that needs to go to a landfill and contribute to the significant portion of landfills that is diapers. If you want to be really scared of our future, look up that statistic, because it looks like our future is living in a world full of diapers. Anyway, but yeah, so that's been good. The cloth diapers we have right now, the liners, the covers are a little bit too big, so we're folding them. Inside baby baseball stuff, but yeah, Alistair's doing good, Liz is doing good. It's weird being away from him so much during work. I'm actually taking a sick day today, partially to spend more time with him, partially because I really needed some extra sleep, and because, here's the thing, no one at my office right now is involved in the stuff I'm doing right now for the Park Avenue Armory, so there's no reason that I couldn't be working on it from home, so that's what I did, and I got a lot done, so yay me, I can be productive working from home. I guess that's the end end of baby stuff for this week. Let's see if I can bring him out. Yes, haha, here's the cameo of the week. Right now, Alistair is enjoying a very fuzzy pacifier. What's great about this guy is, a lot of times Alistair, if he isn't feeling like using his hands to hold on to something, his pacifier just falls out of his mouth, and that makes him sad. And what's great about this is we can position it in a way where maybe this is butting up against something, and we'll hold the pacifier in his mouth. So that's good. Anyway, yeah, there he is. He's doing pretty good. He's got to learn the difference between snacking and eating, though. I mean, I kind of do too, but, we're having a good time. Look at him. There you go. I think that's maybe the best we're going to do right now. Or, there we go. Hey, there we go. There he is. This is Alistair at nearly a month old. It's crazy. Wow, in this shot, my mouth is as big as his face. No. Bye. Bye. He's like, I'm not having none of this.